All right, guys, welcome back to Remotely Wasted. Then there were 20. There's 20 undefeated teams left in college football. And the conference with the most undefeated teams will actually shock you guys. It's not who you guys expect. Want to take any guesses, Jaden?
Without looking, I'm most undefeated.
Yeah, not who you'd expect.
I doubt it's the SEC. I think the ACC's only got like three. Um, Big 12. How many they got? We'll go Big 12 or Big 10. Let's go Big 10.
Psych. It's exactly who we all thought. It's
Fuck!
the SEC. It's the SEC, baby. It just means
Fuck
more
you.
over here.
Shut up.
SEC. Let's go. Yeah, we have SEC has five, Big Ten has four, ACC has three, Big 12 has four, Group of Five has four. So I didn't actually look at the specific Group of Five conferences, but out of the Group of Five conferences,
Like
there's four.
as a total. Not
Yeah.
bad, not
So I
bad.
mean, there's a decent, honestly, like for going into week six, I feel like 20 undefeated teams is quite a bit.
This was a brutal weekend. There's a lot of undefeated top ranked teams lose. I don't want to talk
This
about
was
it.
a lot. There's a lot to unpack about this weekend. One of the big things, kind of a good segue, I guess, like since bringing up the SEC, Arkansas now has a vacancy at their head coaching spot.
Yeah,
I
I was
feel
gonna
like
bring that up.
low key is that low key like the most attractive spot
Let's
that's
see, because
currently
it's
open.
was it Arkansas, UCLA, Virginia Tech,
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. I'd say out of those four, yeah, I mean you're in the SEC and like they're not like a bottom feeder SEC school. They got a decent roster, I think, but yeah, they got absolutely pummeled by Notre Dame. I thought that game was gonna be a lot closer than it was.
That game was
Um,
ugly.
but yeah, out of those four teams, I'd put UCLA at the bottom, Arkansas at the top, and then I feel like it'd be easier to win at Oklahoma State because there's no like superpowers in the Big 12 right now. Compared to the ACC, you got in a given year Clemson, Miami, or us, or just a random SMU or something some year. But so I would go Oklahoma State as like number two, then Virginia Tech.
Yeah, but I would probably agree with that. I feel like you could go either way with Virginia Tech, Oklahoma State. Like they're pretty even.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State, I think, does have an easier path. I got some kind of like insider information when I was in Stillwater on Saturday. So apparently, like the reason Mike Gundy had been staying so long is because the donors like hated him so much they didn't want to give him the buyout money. Like they
Oh
didn't
shit.
they didn't want to spend their money on him. But then there was this one specific donor, I guess, that was like, I will write the school a check for $15 million if you get him out right now.
It was
And
50?
15 million. But
Mike
yeah,
Gundy laughing at the
one
bank.
one donor wrote $15 million check basically to get Mike Gundy out of there. That's how, which tells me that the donors actually do have a decent amount of money in Oklahoma State,
I
and they
know
just
they fucking
they
do.
weren't wanting to give it to a
Yeah,
team led by Mike Gundy. So
maybe
maybe things turn
now.
around.
Yeah. I think Oklahoma State probably has more money than Virginia Tech and probably
Yeah.
Arkansas if I had to guess, but
I
I
feel
don't know
like
if they have
Arkansas
more
might
than.
have a lot of money because I think doesn't isn't I think Jerry Jones is a big donor to Arkansas because he went there.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
And I feel like UCLA's got decent money.
yeah, I think that, and they have like good brand deals. Like I think they're a Jordan sponsored team as well. There's
Mm,
only like five or six Jordan sponsored teams. So I mean, when you got that behind you, like that's an attractive thing for a lot of recruits. And if you could just
something.
get the NIL money, and they have a lot of money generated from their basketball program.
Yeah.
They're still a really good basketball
I wonder
school.
what the revenue share for like that school is, like basketball to football. Like, is that one of the like the one schools basketball like outtakes football for like money distributed NIL wise? Because
Probably like
probably not
that and
like
maybe
because the roster
Kansas.
is so small on a basketball team compared to a football team. I think
Yeah,
that
that's true.
would
It's
overtake
15
it
million, 15 players on a basketball roster compared to 53
and
on a
really only
football
paying
roster.
probably six, seven decent money. The rest of the
Yeah.
teams, not nothing great. And then on a football team, you're probably paying I don't know, at least 10 dudes pretty good money in the millions, if I had to guess. I don't know, just a
Yeah,
shot in the dark.
there's a few
I
guys
don't know
you're
shit.
probably paying. But yeah, I mean, we got vacancies. This is like a weird season because I feel like normally there's not as many vacancies this early into the season. Like, I feel like these teams could have fired their coaches last the end of last season. Why go into like 4 or 5 weeks into the season and then cut ties with your coach? Kind of makes no sense
I
unless you
mean,
really feel like you got a good guy behind them.
I
Like,
don't think they would have did it before the season. Like Arkansas, I feel like they had a lot going for them. I think they probably thought they was gonna have a better year. I mean, they unfortunately lost that game to Memphis at the end. So that's a loss you just can't really afford to have. And then fo the following week getting blown out by Notre Dame. Oh shit.
they got
Tyreek
old.
Hill carted to the locker room. There's so many injuries in the NFL like the first 4 weeks. It's bad.
Yeah, there's
Anyways,
a lot of injuries right now.
so yeah, I think Arkansas just kind of fell into an unfortunate predicament. Virginia Tech, I mean, getting blown out by Old Dominion. It's like almost the same thing, and then getting then losing to South Carolina. I'll flip those. I think South Carolina happened first, and then Old Dominion. Unfortunate, but they have a quarterback too. Their quarterback's good. I don't know what the hell's going on with Virginia
Drones, yeah,
Tech.
Drones isn't a bad quarterback at all.
And then UCLA getting Nico, they probably thought they had something there. Really kind of sunk them because he's not good. And then Oklahoma State, we all knew they were going to be bad. So, I mean,
Yeah,
they
that
could have
that's the
fired
one
their
that's the
coach before the
biggest.
season.
That's the one that is like the biggest question mark because like you've had Mike Gundy there for 21 years. I don't understand why you fire him mid season when you already knew you weren't going to be good going into it. But that's neither here nor there. We're here. You know, week five's over. We're into week
We're not
six.
fired.
We're not fired. We're the biggest college football experts in the game.
Biggest
Anybody on the game day panel put us against them.
best
We
looking too.
watch them. We watch
Sheesh.
them. We better look and tell Nick Saban he ain't the best Nick in college football. That's me.
Pat
That's
McAfee's
that's all
chopped.
me.
I'm playing. I love Pat McAfee.
Speaking of Pat McAfee, this is like a little tangent, but Dave Portnoy is trying so hard on Fox to be Pat McAfee, and he
To
is
be,
awful
yeah.
at it. He is not good at it at one bit.
I like Dave Portnoy in like a non-college football like scenario. Like I like his pizza reviews, they're funny. I mean, he's kind of a dickhead. Um, and then I like his videos where like they're doing like bets and stuff. But like that's about it. I haven't really like watched any of his stuff.
I exclusively like the only thing I like from him is the pizza reviews because they are pretty funny because I think he only takes like one bite out of them
And like
or
the only
something like
person I
that.
even like on Fox is Joel Klatt.
I like him and Gus Johnson in the booth. Like
Yeah,
that's
those
like
two
a
they go
goated
good
duo.
together. Yeah,
But
those
but
two are like
everybody on the big noon kickoff, I'm not really the biggest fan.
was it Urban Meyer's on
Reggie Butch
there?
kind of like,
Is
or
it
is Reggie Butch even on there? I think he left, didn't he?
who's the quarterback? There's a quarterback from USC on there. Is it Matt Barkley
I think it's Matt
or
Leinart.
Matt Leinart? Yeah, I think he's a bum. Um, yeah, I just don't like him.
Big noon kickoff's just not. It's not game day. It'll never be game day. Kind of
Nah.
almost feel like it doesn't need to be there, but Fox is trying to compete with, ESPN did do all the other networks dirty with kind of the backdoor deals they're doing with the SEC. So I get, trying to compete, but it just, is not working out. But anyways, I guess we could get into our top six teams of the week. There was a lot of big games, so there was definitely some movement. We saw a lot of movement here in the AP rankings, starting with number six. Who do you got, Jaden?
I still got Vanderbilt at 6.
Oh shit, I didn't really think
Yeah.
about Vanderbilt.
They were struggling a little early in that first game. It was kind of close in the beginning. And then they pulled away. You know, it was 21-14 for a minute, 21-28, and then they just pulled away. But Pave had another big game. Dude's got that fucking team on his back. And they got Alabama this weekend. That's where college game day is gonna be.
Manziel's gonna be on the sideline with
Is
Diego Pavia. That's what he
is he?
said. Yeah,
Dog.
because it's like he was on he beat Bama in an upset, so he
Yeah, I
wants
guess
to
he
be
is
there.
gonna. I mean, if he pulls it off, like if he beats Bama on the road with this Vanderbilt team, like top of the Heisman rankings immediately, has to be.
He's gonna be up there. I feel like he's not. I don't know if I put him on mine this week, but if he's not on mine this week, he's like right outside of it. And this is his big like Heisman moment chance.
I mean, they have
I
a
They
decent
got a good
schedule.
shot.
Like that's a rough stretch. If they can win out, it's automatically his. Like there's no way.
Yeah, I
Uh
don't see them
I don't
winning out,
see I,
but
I think they can. I don't know about Bama. I think they lose this game. I think they can beat Bama.
they can beat
Missouri would be a good
LSU.
game. I think they can beat Texas. I think they can beat Auburn.
They'll
I
beat
think they can beat
Auburn,
Kentucky. They
Kentucky, Tennessee will be tough, but they
they
could
might
beat them.
lose. They might finish with like 3 losses max, which is like really good for Vanderbilt.
For Vanderbilt and where they are, yeah, I mean Vanderbilt's honestly they're kind of being disrespected going down as far as 16. I feel like you could put them like reasonably. I feel like you could put them at like 12.
That's what I was kind of looking
Honestly,
at.
they're undefeated. They've no, I'm not saying they played an amazing schedule, but it's not
I
like
mean,
it's been total bums.
they beat Alabama. I think they probably jumped to like 6.
Yeah, they'll probably jump really high up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're good. I don't know why they're so low. I feel like you could be a little bit higher, but a lot of
they
undefeated
haven't really played
teams
nobody
are
yet.
not getting any respect by the AP because they haven't played anybody, which is fine until I don't know, like Notre Dame's 2-2. Like who they beat? Like why are they in the top 25 when like some other undefeated teams aren't? I don't know. I went with Ole Miss at number 6. I was gonna put them a little bit higher. My
Really?
reasoning for not putting them like any higher is because I don't think LSU's good, like at all.
I think their
I think they're
defense,
bad.
their defense is pretty good. They're like pretty good. Maybe better than pretty good. The defense is good. Their
Their
offense
defense is
sucks.
solid, but their offense they cannot run the ball at all.
Offense,
And
but
Nussmeier doesn't look right. Like the passing game is like the highlight of their offense, but it's
he's
still
not
not
right.
doing
He's
very
not.
good.
He's not dialed in like he was last year. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. He's just not. It's like that. The same thing that happened like Carson Beck, like the number 1 pick projected fall off.
It's like I
Um,
don't know if it's just like a mental thing, like the pressure of like being a Heisman favorite and
might be.
being like a high draft prospect. And he has a good receiving core, or at least we thought, Nick Anderson, the other Anderson, I can't remember that guy's name. There's two Andersons that are really good. He's got Bauer Sharp out there. I think there's another receiver that's halfway decent. Running backs, I don't really know much about the running backs. They haven't been impressive so far, but that might be their O line, and that might be a big problem with what's going on. I just like I will move Ole Miss up if they beat. Like we'll see how LSU does. If LSU bounces back and plays good, that says a lot about Ole Miss. But right now, like
Ole Miss's
LSU has
quarterback, he
struggled
looked
every week.
he looked nice. I don't
Oh,
know where
I
that.
got some shit to say about him later.
I don't know where they picked that dude up from. Was this his first start?
Trinidad. I think he's been starting a few games because he's got like 1,000 yards.
He's a senior. He been in where he been at?
Yeah, where was he? I don't even know anything about that guy. Really,
What fucking team is that? Was that Fresno State?
that's like a D2. Oh no, maybe that's Fresno State.
They ain't got a page because they asked. This
So I'm
this is like
assuming that's
his
a D2
fucking
school.
first year playing football. I mean, he threw 3 passes on. He had 5 touchdowns, 3 passing, 2 rushing for 5. No stats.
No stats. I don't know where
What
they found him.
where'd they
I'm
dig this
interested
kid
to
up?
hear his story, but
Because he's
he's a
raw.
very good quarterback, honestly. He
Okay,
really kind of blew me away.
he's played the last 3 games.
Yeah, and he has 1,000 yards in 3 games. That's insane to me. A lot of
Yeah,
quarterbacks that have played every single game this season don't have 1,000 yards. So I mean, I think he's really balling out. And
he is
yeah,
good. I watched most of
spoiler,
the game.
he's on my Heisman watch. I'll say that.
I
Going up
think
to number
he
5.
definitely will be there, but I think it's a little early for me. I got Ole Miss at 5.
Okay, so are you feeling a little bit better about LSU than I am?
No, no. I just think the teams above them have better wins. I mean, that's a good win, LSU. I mean, they were at home, but like I said, the teams above them have bigger wins and or more of them.
Yeah, I would say that too. I mean, 5. Yeah, I would say pretty much every other team that I'm thinking you have above has either a comparable win
Yeah, or
or
better.
like a slightly better win.
Yeah.
than Ole Miss. But I do like Ole Miss a lot. I love Lane Kiffin's attitude after the game. I
Lane
love that
Kiffin's
he was
hilarious.
he was talking shit on Brian Kelly. I love that he was like, "Hey, oh, I can't remember the dude's name.
I'm trying
That's
to find
with his
weeks.
daughter." Yeah, he's like, "Let's see if he can bet the over or whatever." I love that dude.
He's funny. He's a character. And we like Ole Miss almost every year, and they always fuck it up. They're one of our teams that we enjoy watching.
Yeah, and then every season it just seems like they're like a Penn State where they
It's
get pretty
all the
close.
fucking teams that we root for that are not our teams, they all suck. Or they don't suck. They just like they fuck it up. It's like, oh, this could be their year. Penn State looking at you. Eh.
Every single year.
Speaking of Penn State, Drew Aller's garbage.
Drew Aller's
Just
garbage,
need
and
to get that off my
honestly,
head, my chest.
uh, James Franklin, honestly, he might need to go.
He's
He's
got to
only he
go.
he has one single top five win his whole entire time there, and only
He's
like
got to
four
go.
top 10 wins, and he's played in a lot of top 10 games. It's ridiculous.
No,
Like, I don't understand. And then I don't know, Prebula, honestly, should still be in Penn State, and Drew Aller should be, I don't know, man,
somewhere else.
he should be in like
Sit on the bench. He ain't
I
got the
don't know
dog in
where
him.
he should be in like Syracuse or something
He
like
ain't got the dog in
Kyle
him.
Court or something.
Yeah.
Number five, I went with Texas A&M. It was close between A&M and Ole Miss. Um, I just like the way A&M
They
is
barely beat
is
Auburn.
looking. Their defense was
Barely beat
looking
Notre
good.
Dame.
They played good against Notre Dame though, in my
Notre
opinion.
Dame's but
I've been watching A&M, I guess. Like I've
Notre
been like
Dame did look really good against Arkansas. Jeremiah Love is broken.
and that's
It-
that's part of the reason I think I have A&M higher is because Notre Dame did look good this weekend. And I mean, like to be fair, their only two losses are to A&M and Miami. So
who else do they have to play?
USC,
Mm,
Boise this weekend. I mean, it could be like maybe
nah,
tough.
no
We'll see.
shot. USC's their only other tough game. They
So I mean,
beat
they're
all
gonna
those
win out and
teams.
make the playoffs. I would assume.
Our only hope is USC beats them to knock them out. That's if you don't want to see Notre Dame in the playoffs for the fucking 10 straight year and then them do nothing. USC is your best bet. I'm
Yeah,
banking on them.
yeah. I mean, I would say like I think Notre Dame's better than LSU, and that's kind of my reasoning for having A&M
I
higher
feel
because
like that'd
I
be
just
a
I think LSU sucks. I think they're I think they're bad. Like I think they're garbage. Like
their
from what I've
offense
seen
is
this
so
season,
it's bad.
like Louisiana Tech, like how do you only beat them like 23-7? That's scary. And then
They're just not scoring a lot of
Clemson
points.
sucks.
Like they're not
Florida
scoring a
sucks.
lot of points.
They struggled in basically every single game they played, except for Southeast Louisiana. Every other single game they have struggled on offense.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's not going to get easier. I mean, South Carolina, they probably pulled that one off, but like Vanderbilt, that's
I don't
maybe a
know.
loss.
They could
Be-
like other than Western Kentucky, they could arguably lose all of these games. And shit, I don't know anything about Western Kentucky this year. Maybe Western Kentucky's got remember they when they had was it Zappy?
Baylor, I think they had Zappy, yeah, if I remember
He threw for
correctly.
like 5,000 yards. Like if they had him, like fuck, who knows? They if they're cooking like that this year, LSU might not win another game.
I don't know. That's just like where I'm at. I might be dead wrong. And LSU fans, if you're watching, you could roast me
I don't think we're wrong.
if I'm wrong about it. But if I'm
I,
not, hey,
I still think the defense is good. I'll say that. I think the defense is good.
number four.
Ohio State.
Oh shit, that's a hot take. I thought I was the hot take guy. You
What
went
do
with
you
a hot
mean?
take this week.
What do you mean? I mean they
Defending
did.
national champ. I thought you had a thing.
I just
You
I don't
never knocked
know.
down the defending national champ.
I knocked them. I took them out last week.
I guess you did. I didn't. I guess I was in the hotel room, so I wasn't as locked in.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just they don't look right to me. I Washington. This was supposed to be a good Washington team. They handled business. I wouldn't consider that like a beat down, but and it was kind of tight at first. I think up into halftime. I watched. I don't remember what I was watching with this. Um, but it was 7-3 at halftime.
No, it is
So
bad.
that's close. I don't know. And like saying like his passing percentage is good. They're just they're just not like explosive on offense. Maybe that's what it is to me. Defense is doing what they need to do. Held them to 6 points. I mean, Washington's quarterback looked good. Um, I don't know, and they barely beat Texas. I just something's off about this team to me, and it's like it's bothering me.
No, actually, I actually agree with you. The only reason I like haven't moved them lower is just because we do this every year. We're like Ohio State's bad.
We do.
We every single year we're like Ohio State is bad, and I'm like I'm not making the
I'm
mistake again.
I'm not saying they're bad at all. I'm just saying something's off.
Like
Something's off.
they don't look as good as they should, and then we're
They
like,
find ways. They just find the ways to win the games. And I'm not
well,
like
because
I didn't take
they
them
don't
out of my top six. Like
they never have a good schedule either. Like their schedules are pretty easy, other than like maybe like
two
2 3
games.
weeks, and then they usually only have to win one of those games, and then they're in the playoffs. So I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know where they are right now. Like if Bryce Underwood could really get it figured out in Michigan, they might be like what has it been 4 or 5 years in a row? Like this, I think this might be the fourth or fifth year.
I mean, I think Michigan could do it because Bryce Underwood's they just get better every week. I mean, they had a close one in Nebraska, but I don't know. I didn't watch that game, so maybe they're not that good.
I mean,
What they
to be
do?
fair, I think like I don't like Rayola, but he's a decent quarterback. He's a guy that could put up,
What, they're
three,
for
four hundred
105? What
yards.
the fuck? What they doing?
His completion percentages haven't been good. That's what I mean by like he needs to get it figured out.
You throw
Because
the
if he
ball
can run
41
that,
times and you still
I,
lose.
Mahomes, man, he's Mahomes 2.0. I hate that. I hate that kid so much.
Um,
I hate him
and
more than any player in the country.
Michigan does have a fucking a leg for a kicker. That dude's Zayava or whatever his name is. He's good.
Yeah,
What do you got it for?
I could see Ohio State losing to Michigan. I have Oklahoma at 4 on a bye week. Nothing really changed. From what I've heard, word around town is the surgery went so well that Mateer might start against Texas, so he might only miss 1 week,
That's
basically.
kind of nuts.
So if he does come back for Texas, I'm feeling really good about Oklahoma. Really just depends on how Michael Hawkins looks this weekend, like in the event that Mateer doesn't come back. But they didn't play, so I didn't move him up any higher than 4.
They done took that dude's fucking whole hand out and replaced it with a bionic hand.
That might have been what he did. I guess like all the OU fans were leaving like 5-star reviews on the doctor's page after the surgery.
That's crazy.
I guess
I
he
fucked
did
with
a
the
surgery on Jared Goff and like got him back like within like 2 or 3 weeks after his surgery. So hopefully he did it again. Um, so you must have OU at 3 then.
Yep.
Okay. So you're just feeling like OU's looking better than Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean I think OU's got the better wins as a collective.
They do for sure.
Um yeah, they're coming off a bye week. I'm not gonna knock them for the quarterback they don't have yet. They haven't played a game without him. And they play Kent State this week. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
That
like
def
45-point favorites or some shit like
sure
that.
the defense will probably score like 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, I don't if they can get through this week and if he can come back against Texas, like sure. Fuck it.
Yeah, I would have OU like honestly like Ohio State probably should be at like maybe even like 5 or 6, but I'm giving them that like that national champ like benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
So I have Oregon at 3. Kind of a hot take because I feel like Oregon, it has a better look than Ohio State. They look good against Penn State. I would say like they
They got the
allowed
bigger
more
win.
points. They allowed more points against Penn State than I would. Yeah, no, they're a better team than Ohio State. Just like off eye test, off a resume, I'm just giving Ohio State the national champion treatment. Not at number 1, but I got them at number 2. Um, got Miami at number 1 still. I don't know. Miami is just I don't know.
Yeah, we got the same
They're
top
passing
two.
the eye test and they're passing like they got a decent resume.
Unfortunately. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
have the same.
I have Ohio State at 2. So
Oh wait.
You have Oregon at 2.
Yeah. Miami at one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would say Miami and Oregon are the 2 top teams in the country right now, just based off their wins.
Yeah.
You could flip flop them. Ohio State, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt for now. Struggle a couple more weeks. Like,
We'll see. Come back to me after they fucking play somebody and they struggle.
let's see who they got.
Illinois looked a lot better this week.
That was surprising. Maybe I'm curious. Like, is USC? We hit that.
Is Minnesota
We
good?
hit this week where it's like, is this team good or is this team bad? I think Minnesota's pretty good defensively.
Cal's a solid team. They ain't played nobody else. Minnesota, they probably beat Minnesota. Illinois, we don't really know yet. Maybe Indiana's just really good. Wisconsin's absolutely ass, and then Penn State. So us we'll really find out about Ohio State in
Well,
four
and
weeks.
the thing is, like, I feel like we don't know much about Penn State. I guess they competed with Oregon. That's the best we
Yeah,
could
a
give
little
them.
bit.
So I mean, yeah, another almost win for Penn
But you
State.
also have like a whiteout game at home, and you have a good defense. Like, of course, the game's gonna be somewhat close. Like, that's a game you should win no matter what.
That's what it's absolutely pathetic. I mean, the whiteout crowd was going crazy.
And the game was like close all the way to the end, and they couldn't.
And Drew Aller lost the game in overtime. I mean, like there was a lot of things that went wrong, but come on, man. Like you had that at home loud crowd. It's just like another almost win for Penn State. Like congratulations, James Franklin. Do you feel good about yourself getting
I
another
just like,
almost win?
does James Franklin call their plays?
I don't know who their OC is. I think they have a different OC, but I
I
can't
feel
remember
like
off the
their whole
top of
like
my
their
head.
offensive style is like ass. Like it's been like the same like the last couple of games. Like they want to rely on the run game and lean on the defense. Like, nah, fuck that shit. Like change the offense up. Like we spread the ball out. Get a quarterback that can throw and get some damn receivers. Like the shit ain't working. Like, okay, yeah, you can get the Saquon Barkley's and all this shit. Kaytron Allen and Nick Singleton, who they got those two this year. Like they're really good running backs, but like they can't throw the fucking ball. Neither can you quarterback. Like change the shit up. Like whole offensive new scheme, new head coach. You can keep the defensive like aspect of the team. Like that's cool. I love their defense. They play really well.
I have a
But the offense
conspiracy theory about
fucking
that.
sucks all the
Okay,
time.
so I don't know the details on how Jim Knowles ended up at Penn State, but I'm almost thinking like he's there because
Yep.
they're thinking
Fuck it.
about they're getting rid of they might get rid of Franklin and they're like just let
Do it.
Knowles has
Do
been
it.
sitting back for years. He deserves an opportunity.
Do
He
it.
and he's coached for teams that like have had good offenses, so
I'll
he probably knows the right coaches to get.
go find you a really good offensive coordinator. Shit, if Lane Kiffin if he don't work out, he gets fired. Go get him. Like, imagine Lane Kiffin and Jim Knowles. Like, that
I
should
don't
be
know.
crazy.
I think Lane Kiffin might be going to Florida. Like there's a lot of rumors about that. I don't think he should because I think he's got a good thing built at Ole Miss, but there's a lot of rumors that
Did I say
he
Lane
might head to
Kiffin?
Florida. Yeah.
I meant Lincoln Riley. Sorry.
Oh, that makes more sense. I
I
could see
sorry.
him being a
I meant Lincoln.
coordinator.
If he gets fired, if USC don't work out this year, um, yeah, go fucking be offense coordinator at Penn State and just run some shit because you're gonna have the defense that you don't always have. And all you gotta do is call offenses, bring your fucking crazy bullshit scheme that you want to run, get you a quarterback, ball out.
He's a great coordinator. I think that's probably where he needs to be. Is as just a coordinator for a while at least. Maybe he needs to go like the Lane Kiffin route and sit behind somebody just for a few years before he gets
Yeah.
back out there. Because he's another one of those like he's basically like got like almost the same exact story as Lane Kiffin. Like started out as a quarterback, ended up being a coordinator, got handed the keys to a big program, probably a little bit too young,
He
and then
reminds me exactly of the dude that was the head coach of the Cardinals.
Cliff Kingsbury.
He reminds me of Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Good offense coordinator, but I don't. He's not a head coach. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck he's at now. He's offense coordinator for somebody.
I want to say he's in DC with the Commanders right now. That's
That's
where
right. Yeah, that's where he's at.
that's where he was last time I checked. Um,
Coincidence that the Commanders' offense sucks this year.
I don't know how he stayed in the NFL. Like he should have just. I think didn't he end up at USC for a year? Actually, thinking
I
back
think
on
he
it.
was the head coach at USC for a year. Yeah,
Well, I think he was
that
the OC like for Lincoln
was.
Riley. Didn't they team up for like a year? I want to say they did, if I
I
remember
feel
correctly. Like he Lincoln Riley brought him on as like co-offensive coordinator, and then he went to the Commanders. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. Let's see. USC Trojans 2023 offensive analyst. Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
that would
yeah. I
that would have
don't
been
know why I
Lincoln
thought he was
Riley.
that coach.
It was right after he got fired from the Cardinals. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of like besides James Franklin, like also like Brian Kelly. Like if he doesn't get it figured out this year, his buyout's
Gots to
probably
go.
crazy, so they probably can't afford it.
I
But
mean, this is already what his third year.
yeah, he got hired in 2022. I don't know if they've given him an extension since he started.
So
I
he's
don't know
probably
why
got
they
what,
would.
like maybe 2 years left max on it. So the buyout's probably not terrible.
I think
I
LSU
would do
has the
it.
money. I
I
think
would
they
do
have
it.
the money.
He
So
just
I
can't. He
would
can't.
get rid of
He
him.
can't do it. He can't get it done.
That's a job I think I think Lane Kiffin would take that job like in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
100%. 100%.
It,
I don't know why you would it other than like Alabama and Georgia, like and like Ohio State. There's like no other big. There's no bigger jobs you could take.
yeah, maybe Texas like
Oh yeah, I
uh
guess Texas, but Sarkisian's he's chilling.
yeah, I mean that you could take. Yeah, there's
Like
not a
it's Ohio State, Texas, Bama, Georgia. Like those are the top four jobs. What I think LSU at five, and
it's
then
up there.
probably you could interchange like OU,
Oh, I think OU, Notre Dame, USC would probably be
Oregon,
like the next three. Yeah, maybe Oregon.
Penn State, USC, LSU, kind of all in that like second tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Notre Dame too, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, I think Notre Dame's like to me, I think it's the most attractive job in the country because like
they have the
they have
easiest fucking route to the
that's
playoffs
what
known to
I'm
man.
saying.
Like
You make your own schedule. Like if they didn't want to schedule hard games, they wouldn't
you
have
can
to.
lose two games and still make it. Like
No conference whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't know how it works. I don't know why they have this pull. They're in Indiana for fuck's sake. Like, what do they
it's because
do?
of their
Like,
name and their history and like it's the brand. It's the brand. That's it.
they got their own network deal exclusive. Like, that's crazy to me. But
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's
They're
they
not
done
like
shit since what, the 80s? Something like the last time, or was it
I
earlier than
think
that?
I want to say they won one in like the early 80s and then
I mean, recently they've been to two national championships.
yeah,
That's
and
it.
one other playoff appearance with Brian Kelly where they lost to Clemson or some shit. So
But like, I don't know, would you consider last year? Do you think that they didn't get blown out, but
I thought they did all right. I think what they lose by two touchdowns, I think. So it
they
wasn't
they
bad.
they played well, and then the time before, then they got blown out by Alabama. It's like I just I don't know. I don't think that they can like recruit the type of players that they need to compete. Like I think they're restricted by that GPA. It's like the players that you get have to have a certain GPA. So it's not like you could just go, recruit some dogs off the street, down at the local like Walmart or whatever. Get some walk-ons or some absolute animals in the trenches that can't read. Um, and then like there's a couple schools like that, and they just I don't think they're ever going to be able to win anything because of that. Um,
There's just like some schools that like every year have the same problem. Notre Dame, they never have receivers, and like the quarterback this year looks decent, but like they typically never have a quarterback, and like jury's
I mean,
still
the
out
last
on if
couple of
he's a
years
good
that
quarterback.
they've had some decent ones. I mean,
I mean,
granted
they
they've
had
been transfers.
Hartman, who didn't really live up to expectations, and then
Nah.
last year, I mean, Riley Leonard was okay.
He didn't play as well as I thought he. I thought he was gonna go absolutely just kill it in Notre Dame. Like I was rooting for him. Um, I really thought he was gonna play well, but yeah. And then what's the fuck this dude's name? Carr.
Yeah, Carr,
Is it Brandon Carr?
that sounds
Something
right, something like that.
something Carr. I just it's supposed to be really good, but I ain't seen anything to really kind of point to his 5-star rating that he was given. We'll see.
No, we'll see with that. I guess we'll hop into Heisman top five. I spoiled my number five. That's Trinidad, uh Chambliss from Ole Miss is my number five right now. He's got 1,000 yards, only five touchdowns, but to me that's crazy. So that's who I have at number five.
I got Ahmad Hardy. You seen this dude? This dude's a fucking monster.
I've seen him like a little bit. I didn't know. I didn't really
Can
look
you
at his
see this?
stats though. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah,
Oh
I
god,
didn't
because
see
I
his stats.
grabbed the tag from there or tab from the other window. This dude's a fucking absolute monster. I watched him play against South Carolina, and I was like, ew, he's insane. He's crazy. No receiving touchdowns. So he's got nine total for 730
Pushing a
through
thousand already.
yeah through 5 games. I mean, I think out of the non quarterbacks, it's kind of like him and maybe Jeremiah Smith, Jeremiah Love. That might be it.
All right, so like scroll up. Let's see. He's got so like he's on pace, I guess, almost to probably like what we're thinking, maybe like 1,800 yards. You double. He'd be like some sitting somewhere at like close to 15. Add a couple more games. Say he rushes for 100, 150. He's sitting somewhere like 17, 1,800 yards. Probably 20 touchdowns. That's pretty good. That's like Heisman worthy numbers, especially if Missouri could continue to win.
Yeah, if he can cook, I mean, the schedule's not the best for like running against, but and if he could, perform against these schools, I don't see why not. He's not outside the realm. I just wanted to change it up a little bit and add somebody.
You just wanted a non-quarterback in
I
there.
did, I did. I had to find somebody, and like I didn't
I
want to go
was looking at
Jeremiah Love.
all I was looking at all these players and I was like, this year's probably pissing Jaden off because it's just all quarterbacks this year.
It is, man. I like the running backs. I'm still fucking mad about Ashton Jeanty, dude. This is the biggest robbery in college I've ever seen.
I mean, I guess on the plus side, like, because I wanted, I didn't really care either way because I thought him and Travis Hunter both deserved it, but at least it wasn't a quarterback last year. You can at least say that.
Yeah, that's something.
It wasn't even like third place, like the top two spots were not a
Was it
quarterback. I
Cam
don't know if
Ward
that's ever happened.
was Cam Ward 3 or was it?
I
I
think Cam
think
Ward
it
was
was.
three because it was like Gabriel at number four.
Yeah.
So,
All right, who you got it for?
four, see, I was having trouble here picking four. I went with Marcel Reed out of A&M. He's got similar numbers to Trinidad. He's
Really?
got over 1,000 yards. Actually more touchdowns. Um, yeah, he's got nine passing. I think he's got a couple more rushing, and then he has 1,000 yards. His QBR is not great. He's got
One
one, I
passing.
guess one
One.
more. So he's got 10
I feel
total
like he should
touchdowns
be
and 1,000
running for
yards.
more.
He's
I feel
fast.
I don't know why he's not running more.
I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
it's like by design or what, but he's been passing the ball pretty well. Didn't have an amazing game against Auburn, but
Got sacked 4 times. QBR is
just
terrible.
watching him, I'm
He's
like
electric.
he's got that like he's not as fiery as Diego Pavia, you know what I mean? But he's like with Diego Pavia, you know how he's like you just never feel like Vanderbilt's out of the game with him in there. I kind of feel
Yeah.
the same about Marcel Reed, just not as fiery. And now thinking about it, I probably should have put Pavia in my top five. I don't know why I didn't. He's probably actually like I might actually just take Trinidad out, move Marcel down to five, and put like Diego Pavia at three. Really thinking about it, um, because I'm pretty sure Diego Pavia might have better stats than both of those guys. But he also hasn't played anybody
True.
and they have played decent teams. So it's
I
kind of up in
mean,
the air.
you talking about Marcel Reed ain't playing nobody? Or
Pavi hasn't really played anybody but South
mm,
Carolina. I don't think.
yeah,
Marcel
no,
Reed's
that
played Notre Dame, and I mean Auburn's not
Auburn.
terrible. They're decent.
Defense
Jackson
is
Arnold
solid.
sucks. Jackson Arnold sucks, but I
We've
think
been
if they
saying
benched
that.
him, if they benched Jackson Arnold, they might actually be decent because like their defense had another pretty good performance. They had a good one against us. They had a decent one right here,
We've
and
been saying that,
they
dude.
got great receivers. They got probably the third best receiver in the country, and Coleman.
Fucking Jackson Arnold gonna get Hugh Freeze fired.
I don't understand like the obsession with leaving him in. The dude, I think in practice he must be amazing. That's the only explanation I could think is he just lights it up in practice. And
Maybe.
then,
But he got benched in practice. Remember I told you like before, I think before the
oh
season
yeah,
started. I don't know what the fuck's maybe their backup quarterback's ass. I don't know. Maybe he's
or
just like
maybe they're too deep into the money they gave him. And they're just like we can't just Just bench
Wonder
him.
what they paid him.
2 million. They gave
That's
him
not
two
bad.
million. I mean, we gave him 1 million, so they doubled what we gave him, and he had a terrible season with us. So I don't
I
understand the
mean,
math.
comparatively to like some of the other like transfer quarterbacks like that got money, 2 million.
Underwood got like $16 million or something crazy like that.
I think Carson Beck got like 20 something million. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't
If they don't
know.
win at all, like the boosters are like, again? We paid another quarterback again? Oof.
It's like
All
they're
right. Number
second or
five.
third. Number three.
Or that's my number four. I had Hardy
Okay,
at
we're still on four.
Hardy
Yeah,
at
okay, yeah.
five.
You had Hardy at five.
Oh,
Dante
Dante
Moore,
Moore.
he's got that win.
I got Indiana this week, boy. I feel like game day should be here. Fuck Alabama, Vanderbilt. Like, I mean, we got robbed from game day because we lost, and then it's going to Alabama, Vandy. I'd rather see this. I'd rather see this because what's Indiana ranked right now?
Eight, eight
How the
versus
fuck is
two.
this? How is this not game day?
8 versus 2 compared to 10 versus 16. Yeah,
What?
actually, was where was game day this past? What
It
where
was
was
at
game day? Was
Ole
it
Miss
at
L.
Oregon?
It was Ole Miss LSU. Or no, it was Penn State. It was Penn State, Oregon.
Okay, that makes sense because they don't want to do Oregon back-to-back weeks. I'm
Man, fuck
assuming that's
that
why they
shit. Like
didn't do it.
this is a huge matchup. This is a top 10 matchup. Fuck that shit. I don't even like Oregon, but like, come on.
They should have just done, honestly, to make it easier, they should have just done Bama, Georgia last week and then Oregon, Indiana this week.
What the fuck do we know?
Game day is
Um,
like they've been making weird choices this year. Very odd stops. Florida, Miami was weird.
yeah, I agree.
This is kind of a weird stop compared to, what else they have on the schedule. But Dante Moore looked like he honestly looks NFL
It
ready
looks good.
almost.
He's only a sophomore too. 1,200 yards, 14 tutties, one interception. Got one sack on the season. He's solid.
He never really looked too. I mean, there was maybe a few moments where he looked a little rattled against Penn State, but for the most part,
That's
he
a
looked
huge
like,
road win too. That's a huge. That's
and that's
so
a
big.
tough place to play, and he handled it really well.
I think
Um,
like Oregon or not Oregon, Penn State and LSU at night are like the two hardest places to play. And I cannot be persuaded. Like those two at night,
Penn State, LSU, and I don't know, maybe A&M, Kyle Field, 12th
yeah,
man. But honestly,
if
like
they're good that year,
Penn State's probably the hardest place to play. I don't like LSU's tough, but Penn when they do the whiteout specifically
it's just crazy.
is insane.
It's cool as shit. That's a massive win for him. Could be a Heisman moment. I'd say so. I think it really increases his odds.
Well,
But
this
he's
upcoming
playing
weekend,
really well. Number
him and
two, like
Fernando Mendoza playing each other, the winner, that's probably
yeah.
gonna be the number one, like, dude.
It's gonna be such a good game. It's a 2:30 in Eugene. Boy, so what is that? Is that 2:30 their time?
That's 2:30 our time. It goes by like the person
Mm,
looking at it. So I
okay.
mean, I'll probably watch like the first quarter of OU Kent State, just make sure we're not getting upset, and then
Oh,
probably
okay. I was like, what
switch
the
to
fuck are you
actual good
talking about?
games. Well, I just want to make sure things don't go wrong. I
I
mean, I
thought you
wouldn't
meant you
expect
was
it.
going to the game instead of watching this weekend. I was like, this weekend's kind of nice.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I don't want. I don't think I'm gonna go to another game. Honestly, they're getting expensive now that we're good. Maybe Ole Miss, like maybe Ole Miss if I really want to ball out.
Ooh,
But
fuck.
yeah, I
Go
mean,
take a personal loan out.
yeah, something like that. Let's see. So I don't know. It's so hard to make it. Like I feel like there's still like 10 guys you could pick from. Number three with the news that Mateer is gonna be back or possibly back by Texas. I got him at number three. Because he was doing pretty good numbers wise. He hasn't even missed any time because we were on a bye this past week. Um, I want to say he has 1,200 passing yards. Like he's got more than Marcel Reed
He got
and
five rushing
Trinidad.
touchdowns,
5 rushing touchdowns, so
11
that gives
total.
him 11 total. Um,
He's three behind Dante Moore.
yeah, how many yards does it say how many rushing yards he has? Probably a decent little amount.
Mm,
Not that many really.
pushing
Um,
200?
yeah,
Or
pushing
was that over
200.
200?
Yeah, it's
Eh,
100,
what's up?
163. Yeah, he's right about 200.
Quick math,
So
quick
I
math.
mean, about 1,400 total yards. So I mean, that's all right. Um,
Yeah, I mean, as long as he don't miss the game against Texas and plays well, I think he can get back in there. Missing Kent State's probably fine. I mean, he probably needed that game to like really
just
pad some
pad his
stats.
stats. That would have been good for his stats. But he
Because
has so
you
many
ain't got
opportunities for like Heisman moments because we
their
got
schedule's
Texas,
terrible.
Ole Miss. We'll see about LSU. I think they're garbage, but maybe that could be a Heisman moment. Missouri's still looking very good. We play them down the stretch, so I think Mateer's still got a good shot at it as long as he just misses Kent State. If he misses Texas, I don't think he
I
gets back.
think he's done, and that's like a huge, huge game for OU. Um, and for like the optics of being an OU like quarterback, like you have to play that game. Like that's a lot of like Heisman quarterbacks at OU like kind of hang their hat on that game. Like the way they perform in that game, if they come out and kill Texas, like that's a huge like I don't know what it is. It's just like if you're a
It
quarterback at OU, you have
honestly,
to beat Texas.
it like the lore it adds to like that quarterback by winning
Yeah,
that game, like Dylan Gabriel, like that first year he was there, like nobody was really feeling him like that. I still rocked with him, but a lot of people didn't like him. He won against Texas, probably moved him to arguably like a top 10 OU quarterback of all time, maybe. Like we just had so many good quarterbacks, it's like insane that
yeah, for real.
it's hard to like pick 10. But yeah, I got Mateer at number 3, 4 now, depending on when if he plays against Texas. But now that it's looking like he might, I figured I'll throw him back in.
I got
Yeah,
Bobby at three.
that's who I should have had in my
You
top
said
five.
that, and I just smiled because like I was like, I got him at three. It works
Like
out.
realistically, he should be at number 3.
Yeah, like we said it already. He ain't played anybody yet, but he's playing really well. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns. Fucking good chunk. That's like 100 there. He's got like 300 or something. I'm not even gonna add that up, but so he's got what like 1,500 total yards. That's pretty good. And then if he beats Bama this week, that's a fucking huge game. He'll have 2 seasons in a row beating Alabama. I feel like just him beating them last year is gonna also like slightly add to his Heisman campaign this year.
I think if he wins this weekend, like it's gonna be very hard. Well, it's gonna be tough because Dante Moore and Fernando Mendoza are playing each other. But it's
So
gonna be
whoever
like
wins
it's
out of
the
that,
winner of that and
it'll be these.
Pavia if he wins. And
Yeah.
honestly, um, I guess I forgot I have him on my list, so I'll get back to that. But there's another name that's gonna be within all this that I think has a good shot at it too,
I think
depending
I
on
have
how
him
things play.
probably number two.
Is
Uh,
it a is it a quarterback for Alabama?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's who I got at number 2.
I'm
Like
like
if
super
he
torn.
the
I'm
winner
super
of that
torn.
game and the winner of Oregon, Indiana, like those
Those
two
two,
are going to be
like
the
it's like those
top
four
two.
quarterbacks for those 4 teams, 4 quarterbacks for the 4 teams.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah,
Starting to become slightly drunk. It's like the winner is gonna emerge as like the top two.
yeah.
Um, like this matchup, I'm like so torn because like I need Alabama to keep winning for like my team because we're their only loss and them being good makes us look better. But I like Pavia and I'm like rooting for the underdog of Vanderbilt, but like I gotta like root for my team's best interests. I'm hoping Alabama wins this game. I was rooting for him against Georgia. I don't ever root for fucking Alabama, but just because I
I was
need them
rooting
to
for them
win.
as well because we have them on our schedule later on in the year.
Yeah.
But deep down, I was like, I'd rather Georgia win. Kind of same thing with this game. Like ideally, Alabama wins and it makes our schedule look better. But like deep down, I would really love to see Vanderbilt walk away with this win 2 years in a row. Alabama
And I
fans
mean,
will be in a frenzy if they lose to Vanderbilt 2 years in a row.
and unfortunately, like I'm also hoping Alabama beats OU. Like I'm like if like perfect world like Alabama wins out until they play you guys, they beat you and your only loss is to Alabama. Then I'm like so Alabama has like one loss
We
going
would
into
still
the
get
year,
in. Like if we
and like
just
you
only
guys
lost to
only had the
them.
one loss, so like it'd be like oh Alabama beat OU, but we beat Alabama. like I feel like would like help us out if we only lose if our only loss was to Virginia, or potentially we drop one to Miami and then like we have two. It's like might keep us up there enough. Just
Yeah, and I mean Bama has a decent little schedule, so I mean they're gonna have opportunities to like boost your guys' shit because I think they have Ole Miss as well. So they're gonna have us. They're gonna have Ole Miss. They got Vanderbilt. So they've got a good schedule down the stretch to boost Florida State. But yeah, I guess that kind of segues into Ty Simpson's who I have at number two, just because he's really bounced back
dude,
very well since that
he
that opening loss.
even in that game, I'm pretty sure I said he played well. Like this dude's like really good. I mean, completion percentage wasn't great, but he still threw for 254, two touchdowns, no picks, got sacked three times. He's got two rushing touchdowns on the year, so that puts him at 13 total. He's like one behind Dante Moore, like a maybe 100 yards behind him. But I think he looks super good. He had a 100% passer rating against ULM, which is like kind of nuts. Like that doesn't really happen very often. Five missed passes against Wisconsin, and
His
then
completion percentage has been nice this whole year.
he just
Really,
looks so good. And like the way he throws, like he drops so far back in the pocket and he steps up and he just fucking boom. It's like he just launches that motherfucker. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I like Ty Simpson a lot. I I, I think he's really good. Um, yeah, I would hate to play Alabama now because I don't know if it'd be the same outcome. Just it's like a completely different Alabama team.
the only thing I will say that's like really puzzling about Alabama is Ryan Williams is dropping just so many passes. He's getting wide open and just dropping shit.
Yeah.
It's happened so many times that like I feel like Bernard at this point is the number one receiver on
Oh,
the team.
100%. That dude's
And
money.
Ryan Williams is like he's the more talented guy, like physically, like he's more athletic. He could get open better, but he's just dropping everything. I don't know if it's just in his head because he's younger and he's so I mean he was 17 last year, so he's like 18 this year.
310, four touchdowns. 310 on 20 receptions. That ain't too bad.
It's solid. He could have a
Averaging
lot
15 and a
more.
half.
Been dropping.
I don't know. Yeah, Jeremy Bernard's just, I think he's a better receiver this year.
Yeah, it's weird. So I guess I think we went a different direction at number one. I think you went Carson Beck, I'm assuming. Or no, you went
Like,
Mendoza's. Okay, I thought you took because last week I think you had Beck at number one.
yeah, I
Um,
feel like I don't know. I kind of like wanted to drop him, and then they also because he didn't play super well the previous week, and then the bye week. I mean, I don't think it's gonna hurt him too much having that like slow week rolling into the bye. He's probably still up there on a lot of people's top five. Um, I mean, if they beat us this week and then they win out, like he's got a really good shot to win it. It's whether or not, is he going up against any other quarterbacks on undefeated teams? I think pretty much all the other quarterbacks on this list have harder schedules, so they're gonna have bigger wins if they win out. Even if they have like less stats, I think they probably like beat him out for it. Um, Miami has to go undefeated for him to win, and he really needs to start padding his stats to like climb back up there because I think he's kind of fallen a little bit because these other dudes are. Fernando Mendoza's going crazy. This dude's going crazy.
yeah, he's my number one as well. I think he's just
He's got two rushing touchdowns, so he's got 18 total touchdowns, one interception, um, three, four, five,
decent win against Illinois.
almost
At the
100
time
rushing
was a top
yards.
10 win. Illinois looks better. They beat USC. Like maybe Illinois is not that bad. Iowa's a very good defense, and he didn't play horrible. And he also got screwed over at the end of the game because he rushed backwards like 40 yards for that safety to like run the
That
clock out.
shit's the spread was 5.5
Yeah, very, very convenient that they ran all the way to the back of the end zone and took
to
a
make it
safety.
5.
When has a team ever done that? Like maybe a couple times. Well, that's
He
stupid.
could
Why
he
would you?
literally could have ran backwards and just kneeled it. He didn't have to run all the way into the fucking end zone.
And if I'm a quarterback, I'm like, bro, I'm going for the Heisman. You want me to lose negative yards that are on my stats? Hell nah. Think you froze up. Maybe I'm froze up. I don't know which one of us is froze up.
Shit. Oh, there he is.
I was like, I don't know if I'm froze up or you're froze up, but I was like, one of us is froze up.
Says my internet connection is unstable. What'd that mean? Nani? Oh well. We'll hurry, maybe finish this episode out.
Well, at least we're deep enough into the episode that it didn't happen at the
Yeah.
like the beginning. Um, but yeah, that was. I guess we're kind of at the end of our episode anyway. We pretty much ended at the Heisman. I guess we could kind of look at the back half of the top 25 just to see if there's any decent movement back there. Um, Virginia helps Florida State out quite a bit by hopping in there. Um,
Helps
I
us
guess
by
we'll
beating
we'll
us.
we'll talk a little bit more on the
Look
team
at that.
talk about that because there's so much to say about that game. Um,
Illinois, kind of the dub. Bounce back, beat USC.
yep.
I thought USC was gonna kill him after that week.
Yeah, so did I, and I
Like,
was very confused at what happened. I was very confused at them rushing the field. You texted me that, and I was like, "Is USC
yeah,
even
I was
ranked?"
like, yeah, it was weird. Georgia Tech, I want to speak on that real quick. They got absolutely saved by the refs. Wake Forest should be pissed. Absolutely bailed out. There was like a minute and a half left in the game. Wake Forest has the ball, it's third down. The dude on Georgia Tech blatantly offsides, like completely across the line. They snap the ball. They don't call the offsides. Wake Forest assumes it's a free play because the dude's fucking completely over the line. Hops back over, throws it deep, doesn't get it, and then like the refs don't throw the flag, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like that was the dude was offsides. Like there should have been a free play. It wasn't. It's fourth down. They have to punt, and then Georgia Tech goes down. I think they kicked the field goal to win. Like they got fucking robbed, or maybe they go down and kick the field goal to tie. Yeah, robbed. Wake Forest got robbed. Georgia Tech should have lost.
Yeah, and I will say this is like kind of an eye-opening game for Georgia Tech because I mean we were really high on Georgia Tech
Yeah,
basically all the way up until now. Now they got some question marks, which is good for Florida State because you're thinking, oh, Georgia
we
Tech's
need
like
them to lose.
automatically going to win out. They
Yeah,
might drop a game or two, which could help out Florida State. I really think I'm trying to think. There's I in Louisville and Florida
yeah.
State.
Louisville's undefeated. Georgia Tech's undefeated. Miami's undefeated. Virginia's got one con. Oh, actually, they have no conference losses because I guess they lost. NC State's not a conference loss because they had their schedule filled up, and then I think either NC State needed another team to play to fill the schedule, so they scheduled it, so it's not a conference loss. So yeah, that loss doesn't matter for ACC play, unfortunately. So Virginia's undefeated in the conference, and then we have the one loss. So there's what, four teams above us right now.
Yeah, so I mean it's a pretty
I don't know if none of those teams even play each other, honestly.
the ACC is a pretty kind of
It's fucking weird.
it's gonna be a dogfight.
Is this?
You might pull down off of that or it's gonna copyright us.
I was about to say, was that the play? I just want to show that fucking. I was so mad. I was like, "Are you serious? There's no way that the ref would. You could see down the line. The motherfucker's over the line. I don't understand. The ref was probably like, "Oh, what the fuck is that? Airplane? Fucking asshole."
That's something. That's something. I
Yeah.
guess that's I mean like what else is on the top 25? I feel like nothing really crazy is going on.
Mm,
Um Iowa State kind of sitting there at 14, quiet, very quiet, ranked
yeah, very
14.
quiet. Texas Tech.
Um
Did they play this week? I think they was on a
I think they're
bye.
on a bye. I think they're on a bye. Yeah, they were.
I'm genuinely curious if their quarterbacks like how like what the fuck's wrong with him? Says he's active.
Yeah, so he must be playing this next game.
I would assume so, but yeah, if he's I mean shit their backup's really good, but they play undefeated Houston this week.
Houston's
But
actually pretty solid. Like they're better than I thought they were gonna be. I still think Texas Tech wins, but like kind of watch out for Houston. That's like kind of I guess that's getting into like predictions. But
hey, relax.
yeah. I guess that's kind of the end of
Pretty
our
much,
regular episode.
pretty much it.
Yeah, I think we've touched on everything. So yeah, if you're watching this, you catch us on predictions. If you're OU or a Florida State fan, catch us on our team talk episode. And if not, we'll catch y'all next week. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.